All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, Season 2, Episode 4. We an idol anime now.
We are.
Okay. I'm sure this will definitely last for more than just the previous episode.
Of course.
This is a new arc. We're going into a new stage of things, you know? This is just how Season 2 is going to be.
Right. Kobayashi will not just come back on the warpath going, Tohru, you know?
Nope.
Just like, no,
Nope.
of course not.
Yeah.
But we had some really good stuff in the previous episode. Saikawa getting to kind of get introduced to Ilulu, being friends with Ilulu because of their similarities and stuff is really sweet. Lukoa just, you know, impressing upon them some bountiful wisdom. I mean,
actually, like some wisdom.
Bountiful wisdom.
Right, wisdom that had nothing to do with her boobs.
Yeah.
Which is impressive.
Or her Shota. I mean, the boy that is with.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
But we now have some really cool setups as to where, you know, Tohru understands a little bit more about why Kobayashi is, you know, so into maids as a concept, but also as a thing that she might, you know, want to embody a little bit.
And we learned what exactly makes a maid outfit, that it's really about the person being a maid in their heart, and then anything they wear is a maid outfit. Yeah.
In every day, in every age, the deeds of maids remain the same.
That's right.
Yeah. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Elma! Ah! Of course, the Dragon of Harmony would like... Yeah. You can write code? But you're the airhead. How? I'm not used to this.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, Kobayashi's about to have a lot of free time. Hey, you're a dragon. You can handle it, right?
Oh.
Damn.
Oh!
Holy shit.
Oh! Wow, so she's gonna get so much less stress at work now because she can rely on Elma. That's awesome. Her back's been carrying this team the whole time.
Yep, and that's why she has that lower back pain.
Hashira. A code of... A dueling of coding. Yes. This is so adorable, though.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
She does not fight fair.
Wow. Oh.
Testing her resolve. Wow. Very serious. Wow.
Jenny! Genius work there. It's going off.
And then she has to stay behind too.
Ooh, okay.
Literally. Ah. Yeah. It's a good, you know, discussion to bring up.
Yeah.
Oh. Chop.
I wish to pat. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, flick. Yes. Power! Ah!
The multiple shots of it. Ah, nice.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever seen drunk Elma.
Yep. Pain. Suffering.
Wow.
Death, I feel. Oh my god.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
ランダムで全15種類すべて手に入れるまで付き合ってもらうでやんすよ。
Okay.
Bring it on. Yes.
怖いな。パトロール募集だって。
Wow.
実は私も頼まれました。
え
The faffin' with the faff.
Yeah.
捕まえた腕を見込まれまして。心配してくれてるんですね。
うん、不審者を。
Yes.
That was great.
The delivery of the
た
line.
まにはキロと小林さんに言われまして。
Oh my god.
Wow.
何をすればいいですか？何も起こったりしないわよ。この町は
Oh,
治安がいいん
wow.
だから。
Literally someone that's.
いきなり
Oh.
なんで今日に限ってそこにたむろすると迷惑ですよ。
なんだ文句あるってのか。
ありますよ。言語を理解できない種族なんですよね。
Are you some speech?
なめてんじゃねえ。バカ手配よ。
Oh!
計画するので理解できなかったら、まあ諦めてください。
Well, give up hope. Holy shit!
Team Dragon Busters, really?
ムカつくチーム名ですね。
Yeah, that is an irritating team name. That was amazing. Just
Yeah.
focused power into my pinky.
Yeah. Oh
The
man.
1-inch punch.
なんだその腕章は。
治安維持のパトロール活動をしてるんです
The
よ。
Chaos Dragon maintaining the peace.
Yeah.
町の治安のために活動しているのか。
This is a day I never thought I'd see.
Yeah. She's gonna start crying. Yeah, yeah.
私もパトロールにさせてくれ。
And suddenly I'm losing interest.
Yep, yep.
じゃあ私と交代する。
Perfect. Yes.
悪の発見力なら私に一実のがある。
Mm.
何でも聞いてみなさい。
あなたの消す方法が知りたいです。
照れることはない。
大体あなたは何をもって悪とするんです
Oh,
か？
let's talk about good and evil.
私
Let's.
周りに迷惑をかけない程度の人
With a shot that focuses on the boobs.
正確な道交法違反だ。2万円以下の罰金だぞ。悪党め、成敗してやる。
やめろやめろ。子供相手に何やってる？
何？悪をかばうのか。
Oh my god.
理由だな。
落ち着け。そんなことにまでいちいち絡むなら帰りますよ。
トールお前、小林さんに似てきたんじゃないか。
Promise? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
エルマあなた分かってますね。
yeah.
Wow.
Amazing. I love their dynamic.
チラシによると不審者は全身黒ずくめの長髪、メ
Hmm.
ガネ、鋭い目をした背の高い男らしいです。
I want.
おう、わかりやすいな。
Wait!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. I need this. I need this in full.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
That is
Yes.
incredible.
あなたの存在が恐ろしい竜なのですから。
混沌勢と調和勢が2人で仲良く。どうもこの世界は我々をおかしくするようだな。
あなた一番おかしくなってますもんね。
Oh my god. Yes.
さっきはよくも
Yes.
だな。おめえもちったやるみたい
Hmm.
な。地元最強だよ。
The Dragon of Destruction.
戦える相手なら性別
Oh my god.
戦えないならさっさと頭を下げやるってか。
まったくこの数。
Just juggling him.
言いましたよね。理解できないなら諦めろと。二度と言わないように。
No. How many homes did she destroy right there?
We just couldn't wait. No, no.
Oh, and
どうもトルさん。
でも今日はよく挨拶されるね。
wow.
Yep, and just skip to the next bit.
竜さん。
Oh my god, yes!
Yes.
He must train
Uh-huh.
to get stronger.
強くなってリベンジで。竜さん。
Oh, such a beautiful.
Watch, he ends up actually killing the bear, like defeating it.
強くなった俺を見せてやる。
What? What
Oh
was that
my
skit?
god, that was amazing.
That's just, I can't. It hurts.
Wow.
My chest.
That was incredible. Yes. That would be awesome.
遊園地って昔から何が楽しいのかよくわからないんだよね。
Hey, that doesn't mean other people can't enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
小林さん行ったことない
Pout,
ですか
Kana, pout.
I was gonna say, your kids have abandoned you, but...
Mm-hmm.
わかった。4時に観覧車で集合ね。さて、どうすっか。
二人っきり
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Data.
なぜ
Oh
防
my
犯ブザーを
god.
押したんです
Wow.
Kana is
Just static image.
私が守る
これは知ってる。ここを回すんだよ。
Oh, yes. Yes. Have Tohru just spin it really fast.
私も回していいですか
Oh boy.
おーなんだこれ
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
楽しいぞ
Psychologist having the time of her life.
Yeah.
これも
Wow. Wow, yes.
Okay. She's really taking it to heart.
純潔に甘いですからね
じゃあ私にも甘いのかな。
小林さんの純潔は私のだからダメです
Ha!
怖い。
全部食べちゃったわこっちの味も美味しい
Ah!
Oh.
我慢した私もやるときはやるのよ本当か、私も あれ知ってます
Whoa.
前に小林さんが出た
Wow.
ビクトリア風ってやつですよねいやー今日どこでも見せなかった一番の笑顔
ありがとう。ありがとう、ジョージーさん。味は普通だ。誰と飲むか。
Wow.
ね。
それは私とだからですよね
お嬢様の楽しそうなご様子ジョージーがしかと設営しておきましたよ
Without your consent or knowing.
Yep, exactly.
ジョージーさんが撮ってくれた。
Oh, cool. She gave them to them.
Yeah.
出てて楽しかった
あー
私こんな面白いとこに住みたいぞ激しく回ったり上下に揺れる乗り物
It's like flying
様
a
々な
dragon.
幻獣を模した着ぐるみや衣装を凝らした建
Oh,
造
okay.
物ここはドラゴンに乗るのを疑似体
Yes, yeah! Yeah, exactly!
自分が
Kinda.
だからこんなものを作るなんて人間って本当に浅ましい
どこをどうしたらそんな解釈になるの？
I kind of followed it,
Yeah.
though!
Uh-huh.
Like,
私に乗れば毎日が憂
if you rode me.
Right, me,
しかない
Kobayashi.
じゃん。
This show could go on forever. I just realized that. Like,
Yeah.
imagine
The married
50
life of Kobayashi.
Right, but
and
imagine
Tohru.
50 years from now, we're laying on our deathbeds, you know, and we're just like,
Next episode. Next episode.
season 9 of Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Season
you know?
9. Season 92.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Okay. This
So,
was a cool episode. We got
this was
Elma
great.
as kind of the new like focus character of the whole situation here. Like she's been around, you know,
Yep.
since the beginning basically, but
This was a new look for her.
this is a new thing for her. She understands basically the idea of finding harmony wherever she goes.
Right.
But she also didn't know up until now how much of a burden she was on Kobayashi,
Mhm.
because,
Yep.
well, she didn't really have any of the skills necessary to do her job
Right.
before working here. So
And the company
yeah.
wouldn't want to just hire a person to serve tea.
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So,
So now that she's been like paying attention, studying,
yep.
now practicing, and then actually putting that practice into like work, like specific things and stuff, she's like, oh, wait a minute, Elma,
You,
not only are
you
you
make
really
good
smart,
code.
but your code is like beautiful.
Yeah.
Like I loved the idea of something that, well, Elma does being something that's creatively like attractive, like
Uh-huh.
like art, like coding specifically is kind of an art form in and of itself. It's a language.
Mhm.
So the idea that someone could speak it in a way that looks flat and dull,
Yep.
but it gets the job done.
Right.
But
But
you're like, oh, I guess that's serviceable, yeah.
right. And especially if you're working with someone else's code, like one of the biggest ways that a programmer can get job security is if their code's so messy that no one else can decipher it and work with it, right? And
I mean, they have to be really good at what they do then.
well, sure, or it has to be like a very like small scale project where they can do the whole thing, so that way then it's, you know, you're not like building a piece that you send off to somebody. But that's something where a Harmony Dragon would be really helpful, right? Because they're all about order
and working together
and not chaos. So having clean code that probably has like elegant and probably has like really helpful comments everywhere of like, this does this and this does that, and you know, and whatnot. That would probably make it, that would probably be an absolute, you know, godsend basically to anyone else who's like, okay, I gotta deal with, you know, Steve's code again, you know, like,
exactly.
oh god, wait, oh
yeah, it's like really fancy handwriting basically.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So okay, getting that focus though, we then get to see, well, Elma has some really cool like banter opportunities, not just with Kobayashi, but with Tohru as well. The Tohru, like going on patrol, just kind of skit in general, is one that wonderful. I love because it's just a nostalgic callback to that scene in season 1, which they of course showed again because it was gloriously animated.
Absolutely.
But having then, but let's have you be a volunteer for this for the city. With Elma kind of being the one that you bump into that then does it with you.
Right, and it's kind of Toru's fault that she ends up being stuck with Elma because, you know, Tohru pointed out something of, you don't know martial arts? Oh, well, and if there is a serious problem, there's probably not going to be a serious problem, you know, then you would be a hindrance, if anything. Oh, well, turns out you run into some delinquents. Oh, no, and they stick out that jaw and, you know, and lean over with their hands in their pockets. You know? And I love, one of the things that I was a little bit worried about is I was like, okay, Tohru, she's been here a while, so I think she knows restraint, right? Because Kobayashi has taught her things like that, but...
She basically killed that guy, you know, she smashed him in the
right, when she...
way,
yeah. But the way that she took out the first guy was so perfect. Like, and the way it was drawn, of just like, all the detail and the lines and everything, and then just suddenly... you know, turns to putty and just falls over. Like, it turns into just a blob of animation. Like, that was
amazing.
That was so good. And then everyone else, of course, freaks out. And,
But then eventually they come back in a horde and they're like, ugh, it's our time now. We brought Ryu-san.
Yep. And the dragon thing for
Slayer.
Like the naming for all of it was just that was icing on top, right?
Oh my god.
But
I wonder if there's actually like little gangs forming up as they're like, dragon sightings have increased throughout the city. Is this all a conspiracy? And then like young teens are like, we'll be the dragon busters, and we will overthrow those in the high society that are keeping secrets from us about the dragons that exist.
Or even if, like, you know, Toru's been on point with, like, the memory erasing and, like, the concealment and all that stuff. Even if she has been...
Lulu just happened and did her thing. Then also we just had the other Harmony Dragon that came in and... But I think people have started to see things.
Oh yeah,
at this
but
point.
even if all that shit was taken care of, you still would have the things of, like... There's some new muscle on the street, like Mob Psycho kind of stuff, where it's like, oh, there's a maid out there that's very strong, you know, she beat Ryu-san without even trying, right? You know, sent him, broke his mind so that now he's training in the woods, you know, punching trees and trying to fight bears and
Punches
stuff.
of gratitude.
Yeah.
Tohru-san has given me a vision of what pure strength is. I'm thankful for it.
Right. You're thinking he's Takamura, you know, going to box a bear. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
Gets the rinse.
Yep. Like, that was just the gift that kept on giving.
It kept on giving.
Because each time they brought it up, it was just perfect. The fact, like, usually gags can get old for me pretty quick, but the idea of all the people that were around, you know, saying Ryu-san each time she juggle punched him, that was just perfect. But
I think my favorite part this episode though,
same,
cannot be anywhere. There's nothing else that comes close to this.
Nope.
Was the obvious thing of, well, we know this is Fafnir, that's the suspicious character based on the description. But we didn't know why he was the suspicious character other than he
just
was
existing.
Well, no, but that he was in a school zone. So that immediately makes you go, yeah, I could see why people would be a bit like, that's a bit weird. But the explanation being that he's doing dances to set up for a thing he's trying to prep with Takia.
Yep.
But even better than that, we get to see them like, this is this description, this is what he's doing. And then in the background, slightly blurry, we see him doing his dance for not just like a second.
No,
but
for a
like
long
10,
time.
15 seconds.
I need
Oh
like
my
a
God.
full Hara Hara Yukai style like version of it that's clean, like with Fafnir like in focus and things like that, because I gotta say the dance itself was hilarious as far as the joke goes.
It looked stupid. It was amazing.
Oh yeah, it was just so good. But I think the best part of it is the fact that he was out of focus. That it wasn't even like it
was in the
right. It wasn't focusing
in
on
the
him in
background,
multiple ways, right? The characters didn't know he was there,
No.
right? And it's just sort of like, oh yeah, random thing. Like it gives me Guardians of the Galaxy 2 vibes with like the part at the beginning where Groot is just dancing while the fight's going on. You know, that was so beautiful. I want to see him and Takia do the dance in full together.
I think they're going to probably show it. That just makes sense with the kind of continuity they've been having in this season specifically.
Like this was a promise to the audience.
Yes. And there were a lot of things that this season, now that I think about it, feel like they've been naturally flowing in a build-up towards giving us a lot of things that are setups even from season 1. I feel like this show, weirdly enough, has gotten a lot more plot serious, if that makes sense.
Like
there's a lot more character I would say development, or at the very least exploration of Tohru, you know, helping out with this whole patrol thing. She wants to kind of impress, you know, Kobayashi or what have you. But also just the fact of
she's a chaos dragon.
She's a chaos dragon, and Elma's just being like, "Hey, you found it too." That's a sense of justice.
And
a desire for
suddenly
peace.
Tohru's just like, well, now you just took all the fun out of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's that face of the twitchy one.
Right.
Like, not about that. But then Fafnir also being like, hey, just because, you know, we found a balance of sorts of being in this world, the common sense that they have here does not necessarily mesh up with ours. So keep that in mind. And it's like, Fafnir.
Yeah. Great point.
Great, yeah. But
also,
what are you establishing here for like future story stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. And then also the comedy of Fafnir's the one saying it.
Yes, exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure, Fafnir.
Go back to playing Dark Souls.
What was that about you with your treasure trove specifically?
Right,
like,
exactly.
You didn't sleep for like whatever amount of time or something.
But yeah, it's something
great
where
episode.
Like, but on the plot thing, like, like I feel like it's one of those elements that I, for some reason, I don't expect it necessarily, because it's like, oh, it's a slice of life, right? They can do whatever, right? And it will be fun and entertaining and wholesome and things like that. And they can totally take their time with it.
Nothing essentially.
Yep. And it'd still be great, right? But yeah, like I feel like this is also the kind of thing where, because it's getting into their daily life as a part of just showing how their daily lives continue and whatnot. Yeah, there will be plenty of continuity. There will be little plans that they have, you know, like you know, Takia and Fafnir doing the dance for the event and things like that. You know, the fact that they went to the amusement park today, and Kobayashi's like, oh, I've
actually never been to one.
I've actually never been to one, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of, sort of, a date, you know? Like, yeah. I love this show.
Yeah, I love this show too.
Yeah.
I also really loved kind of Georgie being kind of creepy, but also kind of adorable, because when she finally like had that like little bit at the end, and it was like, wait, that's Georgie? Like young Georgie?
Right. Well, I think that's just how old Georgie has always been, but because she's always in the outfits, you never necessarily realize that she's like a high schooler.
Oh, I thought this might have been backstory.
I thought it was too.
But I think you're right. No, I think you are right.
Yeah.
Is that's not her name.
Right. Because that's, you know, it's part of her, like...
Her persona.
Her persona, basically, yeah.
Yeah, I think there might even been a through line of personas specifically throughout this whole episode with regards to Tohru kind of carrying this aura of... Hold on. Oh, okay, we just had a little bit of a glitch there. Okay, well, we're back. Okay, but yeah, just the through line of having, all right, not just, you know, the idea of personas being like something that Georgie puts on, but Fafnir also has a little bit of a presence that people kind of worry and stuff about him. But then also, you know, Tohru might sometimes put on a little bit, you know, so much of airs that she has to be like her chaos dragon self. But actually, at times, you've changed a bit, Tohru. You don't have to hold on so tightly to that.
Yeah, and I feel like that was the maybe what Elma going along with Tohru helped to show, like for us, the audience, you know, and also maybe for Tohru, because yeah, she is absolutely not the kind of person who ever would have done this before. She also, you know, wouldn't use the precision pinky, you know, like precise takedown, right?
Yeah.
But that was because, oh yeah, she didn't necessarily have to, like she is a different person now. And then suddenly once Elma comes along, then she starts like putting on some more of those airs. Like towards the end when she was juggling Ryu.
Yeah.
A part of that felt kind of like showing off to me. You know, where it's like I'm going to do this because like he's already defeated, right? But bounce. Because I can, and you know what? I'm not going to be a perfect, you know, I'm not a Harmony Dragon Elma, right? Don't forget that.
But yeah, this was really fun, and this is only episode 4 of season 2. So y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. You can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yes, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.